you touch the ball, you make the ball.
Driving takes the most footwork because you just don't have time.
They're gonna see me moving and think they can go down my line and miss, or they're gonna watch me and miss. We gotta find the calm, and we can do that with practicing. What is the most important shot in pickleball that is not a shot? Footwork. I want everyone to warm up with me. So I kind of realized something the other week teaching my students. You have to feel absurd, and that's how you know you're doing your footwork correctly. If you are playing rec play and your heels are touching the ground, you are not doing your footwork correctly. Every single person in this camp basically wrote, I want to hit better third shots. I want to hit better drops. I want to hit better drives. But I don't think the third shot's the problem. The problem is we have 3 zones on the court: A, B, and C. And when you tell me you don't like your third shot drop and drive, what you're saying is you're not hitting a good enough third shot drop and drive to get to where? Right? That's what you're basically telling me. That's why you think your third shot drops and drives aren't good. You're never thinking about just getting here and hitting a reset. If anything, you get this ball and we slam it and rush in, and then we wonder, why are we stuck at the same level? If you feel stuck and unable to progress, it is this ball. It's not your thirds. It's not back there. It is this ball. Right now, this is the level separator happening in pickleball. Scott and I have always talked about the 4th shot being the level separator. Right now, I think the 5th shot is the level separator. So when you say you don't like your drops and you don't like your drives, what you're really saying is you are uncomfortable in this position, because you don't have to hit a very good shot to get to B. Go ahead. Was that good of a shot? But I can do that. Does that make sense, you guys? So again, you don't have to hit, I don't even have to hit that good of a drive. There's the shot. And what do you guys notice? Thank you, Debbie. The most important part about this is the split step on the 5th. Now I'm gonna show you what everyone actually looks like. Go ahead. We lack a stop here. This is the most important thing I'm gonna teach you all day. This is the most amount of talking we're gonna do. So let's watch it again. I'm not even gonna hit a good shot. Not really that good of a shot. I honestly have not hit a good shot yet. I really have not hit a good shot yet. The theme of today is you touch the ball, you make the ball. Instead of coming here, if you've come to my camps before, you know I teach you how to win. I'm not a super technical coach. I teach you how to win. So if you're coming here looking to learn the perfect technique on your third shot drop or drive, that's not going to save you. What's going to save you is the mentality that you are never hitting a perfect third shot drop or drive, you guys. How often is your partner hitting a third good enough for you to proceed all the way to the kitchen? And what was the answer? Like 10% of the time, right? So we have to fall in love with imperfection today and learn that's good. We're gonna make the next ball. We're not striving for perfection. We're striving to hit something good enough just to get to B. Just to get here, boom, here. Does that make any sense, or are we regretting coming to Newport Beach? No. Scott, would you please play with me against 2 volunteers? We need some volunteers. So this is a drill that's going viral right now on social media that I did with my other dear friend who's also a Scott. It's called a 2 up, 2 back drill. It's probably one of the best things Scott and I can teach you today. So the goal for this is we're gonna stay back. So our only goal is to make balls. Now you're probably thinking, well, they're gonna kick your butts, right? All right, kick our butts. The only rule is no drop shots. That's the only rule. Try and win the point, no drop shots. Go ahead. Do we look like we're hitting that like good of shots? Like I'm not even trying. I'm just floating balls over. Have I hit a single good shot yet? Scott has. We're making balls. We're making balls. That's what we're doing. We're in zone A. We're making balls. Genuinely, were you guys trying to win the point? Yeah. It's really hard. Normally what happens is the team, if they stay together, this team will overhit all day long. They will hit those shots out. Okay, there's a variation on this drill I've never done before. We're gonna go out and do the exact same thing, but now we're only gonna drive the ball. Right? You came here to learn better drops and drives. I think I just improved your drops without really talking anything technical. We talked about aim and we talked about the importance of making the ball, taking the pressure off of ourselves. And it's really similar with the drive. You should be able to hit 10 drives in a row in the court. If you are not able to hit 10 drives in a row in the court, it's going to be really hard for you to level up. So here are 10 drives in a row in the court. Now I'm nervous. Am I going to be able to level up if I don't do this? How hard am I hitting these balls? Yeah, 40 to 60. Even the short one.
Sorry.
It's okay. I know it's a heavy ball, Scott. Let me know if you want me to tone it down a little bit, Scott. Scott! Okay, let's say that's 8. I'm gonna hit some backhands. In all seriousness, I see so many thirds. Purposely, it was out. He was supposed to. Thank you. Yeah. He was supposed to let it out. But I see so many thirds like that, or it's like a 110-mile-an-hour swing. If you enjoy this video and you want to see more content like this, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to drop in the comments what video you want me to do next.
I have one cheat code.
Yeah, please.
Because when we were in Mexico doing a drill similar to this, and my Achilles was injured because I couldn't really play, but I'm like, oh, well, I'll do this drill. And she's like, okay, well, hit a couple of drives. Driving takes the most footwork because you just don't have time. And so the cheat code to do this well, it's like you're going to hit your first drive, and it really is a lot of footwork to hit the next one and the next one and the next one. She did it, and it's like her footwork is just naturally good. You don't even see it because it's like she moves very well. But it doesn't, how well you do this will depend on how quick, short, quick steps in between shots. That's everything.
So you say that you stay off your heels the entire time?
100%, and especially when I'm not hitting the ball. That's when it's the most important. So if I'm up here and my partner's hitting the return, I'm like this because my off-ball movement is going to win us this rally. They're going to see me moving and think they can go down my line and miss, or they're going to watch me and miss. So yes, I try and play where my heels are not touching the ground, especially when I'm not hitting the ball. I think it's almost more important that you are a caricature of yourself for off-ball movement. And if you want to talk about winning like 2 to 3 free points a game, not rallies, points, off-ball movement.
Not to mention injury prevention.
Yep.
90% of injuries happen when you're flat-footed and land on your heels. If you stay on your toes, you're like a cat.
The one thing I didn't mention in the last drill, and I wish I would have, one of my favorite shots right now, and I think this is the shot, I think it was the shot of 2025, and I think it's more so important in 2026. I wonder if you know what I'm going to say. Debbie could teach the camp. When you're back here with your partner and you guys are in trouble, all day long, make your opponent prove they have a great overhead. They don't. They didn't come to the Julie B Academy. They don't have a great overhead. I'm telling you. So what I wish I would have said in the last drill was you can drop or lob, but maybe I'm glad I didn't because my liability policy is not big enough. But we're going to go out and we're going to take that same level of calm and see if we can make drives. Questions? Great questions, Debbie.
What percent?
Same groups.
Same groups.
What percent are the drives?
I mean, I literally felt like those I was hitting at 40. I don't know what they look like to you guys. I'd say 60 max effort. Yep. So when I drive the ball, I'm always looking at right hips of the opponents, right hips of the opponent. So it'd be right hip of the player in front of me. Yeah, four hand hips. So for Scott Crandall, that's his left hip. Yeah, cone of power, yeah. We want paddle down when we're in defense, and we're going to be actually showing that when we do our next drill, which is going to be only zone B. But otherwise, we do want our paddle up, because when our paddle's down, it's how we kind of get hit in the chest and the head. Yeah, for sure.
It's funny how there's context to almost every tip, right? And so if you take the context of, oh, if someone's hitting an overhead at me, if my paddle's not already down, then I'm not going to be there. And if I'm standing back here, my paddle doesn't really have a lot of value here because that ball's going out. But if I'm standing here and my paddle's down, I'm just a target. So there's just so much context to every single tip that depends on where you're standing.
Feeding is a skill. Feeding is something you can work on. If you want a better drive and a better drop, there is no greater drill I can recommend in the world. And everyone asked, I want to leave your camp with drills. Hand feed. You don't need anyone there. And you can go and you can practice a bucket of drives. So something I noticed on almost every court was no finish to the swing. A lot of short slaps. So if you guys went home with a bucket of balls and just dropped a ball and felt low to high, smooth, and you can do the same thing with your drop. There is no better practice in the world than drop feeding balls to yourself. It's actually very difficult. I want someone to come show me a couple drop feed drops. Anything you want.
I swear, I can't pick balls. I have to have a tube.
Excellent. If you do a bucket of these a day, it is game changing. Go ahead. That's okay. That's a good, yeah. It's just so good. It's like so much more difficult than it looks. Here you go. Nice.
Could I?
Yeah, please.
If we were working together.
Yep.
You started every one of those with your paddle right here. You bounced it and then had to do this. And that was kind of the tip I was giving the people on my courts is if you guys could learn to get your paddle readier so that when you bounce it, you're already loaded here and then you don't have to do this real quick stuff. So it's like get your paddle loaded, you know, wherever, if you want it in that pat the dog or wherever you want it, then bounce it and then now you can flow. When Jill did this, like it was just flowing, you know, and when you did it, it was rushed.
Yeah.
And that's why you couldn't control your distance, right? You here's a drop and you hit it to the baseline because it's very hard to control distance when I have to do this fast. But if you're already loaded, you could hit that one soft and you can get your, you know, just my body move into it. And it's like, so, but if you start here and go drop, there isn't the control that you want. The control will come when your preparation is better and you're loaded.
If you don't like your drive, if you don't like your drop, this is what I want you guys to do. Just you, a bucket of balls, all your clubs have a bucket of balls you can practice, and look for 10 in a row. Because when we get into a game and you don't like your drive, but you get a high juicy ball here, and you go to drive and you tee off on it and goes to the fence, and the whole time right before you hit it, you were nervous about it, like that's the feeling we need to get rid of. We got to find the calm, and we can do that with practicing. You guys, it's Jilly B. There is so much bad instruction out there on the internet, which is why I made this video. But I do save some secret stuff for my in-person camps that I do right here on a monthly basis in beautiful Newport Beach. Where was I? That I do right here in beautiful Newport Beach, California. And of course, this year we've got Maui, Baja, and Grand Cayman. So head to jillybcamps.com, check out the schedule. I hope to meet you in person.